Okay, let's see. I don't remember what on earth I did, because it's been like a month, because we did... Man-Eater, then World Record Grind, then Beyond Blue, and now this. It's been like, yeah, it's been like a month. And where even am I? What is this place? How do I map? I'm in Space London, I think. I think I'm in Space London. Because this is London. It just doesn't say it because I haven't really looked around very much. Splundon, if you will. Yes, Splundon. And I'm currently in the Airy. Have I looked around the Airy? I can't remember. Yeah, I've looked around here, I think. No, I haven't. I must not, because I haven't wrote a port report, so I haven't been through here. Okay. The Mellifluous? I don't know what that word means. Hey, noob. President greets you. He directs your attention to the new marble on the floors, to the cheerful portraits of distinguished Royal Society members lining the hallway, and finally, to the very large portrait of himself in his plush library. Thank you very much, Ashes, for the 4 months. Uwu secret stream. Indeed. We do like captains here at the Royal S. We need our space and, frankly, our comforts to think. But it is you brave souls who do the real legwork. Extremely educational. If not, our gardens are extremely fine, as is our conversation, and the port. The words Nullius in Verba are written across the stonework above the great bronzewood doors. Her renewed majesty has granted these grounds to the finest minds in Albion to work here. Their purview is to invent, to hypothesize, to discover, and, most crucially, to watch the stars. I need a port report, because that gets me mo money. Mo money means something, probably. Why would I need iron to wander the gardens? Oh, it's run wild. So I cut through stuff. Thank you for the luck, Leonard. Welcome, welcome. Oh, rip. Come on, 49% is pretty reasonable. Oh no, Terror's good, it's fine. Sort of. The gardens were an early attempt by the Society to stamp their mark upon the sky. More interesting avenues for scientific exploration quickly presented themselves, however, and the gardens were left to run wild, half-tamed. The overgrown gardens are beautiful, but hazardous to the casual walker. You navigate the ha-ha with admirable alacrity. The bronzewood maze is surmountable with the aid of string, and you are bedeviled by the little gnomes that poke out of the reeds in the march. It is hours before someone comes to rescue you. Oh, it's like reading this is always, it's just like, okay, I need to go back to like English lessons with all these really long words. 5 AM, I'm still drunk, haven't got to bed, I'm on my last beer, so cheers. Thank you very much, Cleistus. Thank you very much for the bits. And enjoy your emotes, whoever got them. Thank you again. Welcome to a chill stream where I go around and get spooked in the sky. Hello, Captain. Do come in. Come in. The Mellifluous President steeples his fingers. On his desk, metal suns suspended from silver frames clack in the breeze. Now you hear about work, or do you consider the term vulgar as well? I send reports back to London periodically, but we can't be everywhere. So much to do, so little time. Places of particular solar activity will do nicely. Oh, I have an invitation to whatever this is already. No, I don't need an invitation. I already have one. I don't. Oh, you want port reports from places? Ah. I know where this is. I don't know where. Oh, the Clockwork Sun. Oh, nice. So that, what I thought was, so Clockwork Sun was in Sunless Skies, it's like a giant Clockwork Sun, and everyone that looks on it, like their eyes basically fade out and go bright yellow, and their whole body starts glowing. It's a bad time, but it's fun to look at if you don't mind losing part of yourself. I don't know about the House of Rods and Chains, though. Don't know about that. Okay. The lore of suns in this setting, one of the coolest parts. Yeah. There's some really interesting. I mean, the whole of the game is just very well written. Mostly, there's some stuff that's a little bit weird, but donate stuff. No, I'm not giving you my Searing Enigma. Chat rules now? There's been chat rules for like a month now. Where's Mr. Menagerie gone? To the throne of the Hour King. Sure, that makes no sense to me, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not that interested. I can buy some tea. And I probably need some fuel. That's probably a good idea. How much money do I have? A ton of money. Good. Work during the week while you stream and can't ever watch. Oof. Well, welcome to Chill Stream. For chill people. Where I'm here for a couple hours to have a look and see. This guy wants carefully packed crate of sufficiently dangerous munitions. Well, this is just a carefully packed crate of munitions. I need sufficiently dangerous, which is not what I have. These aren't dangerous enough. Mildly dangerous at best. But I could get some tea. Just add to my pile of tea. Yeah, let's add to my pile of tea. Buying random stuff from the Bazaar is always worthwhile. Oh, I can see the Clockwork Sun from here? Oh, it must be quite close then. The sun's rays shine from Albion's farthest corner to London in all its glory. Gold as bright as a king's hoard burnishes the empire in radiance. The sun never dims. You draw away, dazzled. So it's in this map then. Okay, cool. I don't really get how the two work together, if at all. Because they said that the Khans were the ones who invented the travel to get up here, and the Khans were also, like, you could say that they split off maybe, but then you've got a Clockwork Sun in both places, and I thought the Clockwork Sun was more special than just a Clockwork Sun. But maybe it is just something you can just whip up. Maybe it's just something you can, like, Clockwork Sun, bam. Corruption and no suffering, just happiness, sort of. I've got a patron. I can't remember this. A small measure. Oh, right, yes, I gave them permission to move the telescope to look at things. Right, I remember. Hey, Laura. A small measure of progress was achieved. I fixed the telescope firmly on the horizon, as I had indicated previous. Much must be left to speculation, but I believe there are commonalities with my observances at Port Avon. A different intent, for sure. But one must wonder, for how long have our microscopic activities been under the lens of minds immeasurably superior to our own? Isn't the story of this game about suns going out? So, I mean, the story's weird. The story is very... There's no, like... There's sort of story, but there's sort of not story. It's just story everywhere. It's lots of, like, interweaving stories. Sort of. Playing some more, I'm really appreciate what I learned from you. Making good use of SSG and ghost storage. Nice! I'm glad you enjoyed. Glad you enjoyed. So I've already chosen a patron. I don't want to announce my patron, so that's fine. Deliver the chair to mission. I've already done that. I'm pretty sure anyway. There's so many things here. Oh, the driver. Oh, drop off the driver. Do I want to do that? No, the driver's my only engineer. I'd drop off my auntie, I guess? Or the bat? Because my auntie's taking over the ship. Or my fortunate navigator, I guess. Oh, I can join... Oh. Compete in a race? This sounds like a bad... This sounds like a very easy way to destroy my ship. Especially I'm a cargo ship. I'm not good at racing. I am... The whole point of my new ship was to be a cargo ship. Smoke and soot, glass and steel, the ring of hammers on metal, the swearing of engineers, the acrid scent of sweat. Here, in the bowels of Portsmouth House, the scientists of the Royal Society work to produce experimental designs for daring captains. A team of engineers, led by the energetic mechanic, are excited to get to work on whatever you'll pay them for. Oh! Ooh! 5 AM stream, so much so I might accidentally fall back to sleep. Sure. Hey, Des. Increase your experimental modifications by 1, by 3, by 1. I have munitions. Do you want some munitions? I have loads of artifacts. You're not taking my Searing Enigma. You are not taking my Searing Enigma. Why is this an option? I have loads of artifacts though, and I feel like... Hey, Hannah. I'm pretty sure I have a ton. Yeah, I've got 8. I haven't seen any use for these so far, so yeah. I know Searing Enigmas are valuable, so you're not getting those. I now have 2 experimental modifications. What's that mean? Which can be exchanged for unique equipment. With who? With who? With who and where? Sure, give me more. I'll get like I'll give you 1 more of these. Maybe I'll get it like 6. 6? 6 good? Is 6 enough? What does this even mean? Just take my stuff. I know I need like 4. I think I need 4 for my main quest. Oh, here's the workshops. Oh, okay. Spend a thing to repair 50 hull, but my hull's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, here we go. The senior engineer marches across the smoggy workshop floor to meet you. Well, she barks. Sorry, I mean hello. We're frightfully busy. We're examining the effects of vitrification on Murgatroyd's tea. We've just had a breakthrough. There is a gentle explosion behind her, followed by the tinkle of shattering glass. Sorry, must dash. Do visit the Arsenal if you're looking for something special. Okay. Is that like a shop? I'm confused. The Inscribed Tinkerer likes her workbench tidy, and her tea as strong as the devil's opinions. She believes in iteration, of technology, of society, of people, and her inventions are intended to mitigate specific dangers and obstacles of the high wilderness. Her tea-stained notebook bulges with blueprints, and her skin is covered in inky treatments of the correspondence. She raises an eyebrow as you enter her office. Thank God. I was in need of a break. She can provide truly exceptional equipment if she likes you. Okay. I'd like you to like me, please, Tinkerer. The Inscribed Tinkerer produces a slim notebook. The correspondence, Captain. The incandescent language, the Pentecostal tongues of the stars. She invites you to examine the broken sigils that score her skin, mirrored in her notebook. I've heard of a unique sigil I've not come across before. It's been cited by the students in Trader's Wood, by an old friend in the mausoleum, and by my least favourite person in Pan. As a captain, you could get to those places and confirm the sightings. I'd give you access to a few of my unique designs, should you wish to help. Most Serene Mausoleum. I know what that is. I know... do I need to go to all of them? Because I don't know where Pan is. I know where these 2 are. I'm confused. Give me things. Ah, there's the designs. Okay. A mechanical Turk. The mechanical chess player is in fact a hoax. It contains a hidden space for a skilled player to sit comfortably within and operate it from within. Occupies an auxiliary slot, requires your veils at least 25, increases your hold by 1 and your hidden compartments by 1. Auxiliary slot though, but that's... My auxiliary slot is currently... They're currently in use with hold plus 5, so no thank you. 50 veils? I don't think I'm anywhere near that. I guess I can't tell right now because I'm in mid-shot. $12. This requires a plating slot, increases your armor by 2 and your quarters by 2. That seems nutty. That's the bridge slot? That's nutty as well. Oh man, these are great. These are all fantastic. Increases your hold by 4 and does minoring? Minoring? Unusually mounted in the bridge. Wow, okay. Okay. So what I want like this, but my veils are like... Okay, I need to leave. I need to... What's the ones I actually like? I like this. Hearts 25. Are my hearts 25? I remember the motto of this playthrough is hearts and irons. So yes, my hearts are definitely 25. Please, take more of my goods. Yeah, this is nuts. Right? That's just nuts. Increase my quarters by 2. And my... It takes up the plating. Okay, so I lose 2 armor. But I gain 2 quarters. Right? That seems good, right? What about a different one? This one, I guess, is the really good one that I'd like. But Veil's 50. I'm nowhere near that. Auxiliary, no. No. I've got a saying. Do I want to lose 2 armor for an extra 2 quarters? Probably. My crew drop like flies, so... More crew means more emergency fuel. Exactly. But minus 2 armor is... Nah, I think this is worth. I think that's worth. Yeah, I lose 2 armor, that's fine. But 2 extra crew is great. Hey, Joe. And then I can sell that somewhere. Thank you. This place is great. I really need to do that quest. Whatever that quest is, I need to do it. Like ASAP, because that quest seems great. I should also... I'm gonna buy another supply. So, she wants me to go to the Most Serene Mausoleum. Well, I've got more quests, I swear. There's just so many of them, and it's been so long. Perjurance. Baroness of Hell. And the Eagle's Imperium. Oh, I need to speak to him? Okay, we can do that. Hello, friend. Oh, I need 2 Savage Secrets? Okay, other quests. How many ridiculous quests do I have? That's just gonna happen. No, that's not. No. I still have this settler? That's amusing. I'm still... Oh, there's people on my ship. Oh, I'm afraid we are very away from there. Sorry, folk. Twitch needs to add shadow banning? What? Attend a soiree at Carillon. Okay. And then these are complete. So a soiree at Carillon. Isn't this Carillon? Isn't that Carillon? No. So I really want to go back to the Serene Mausoleum and do this quest, but I want to just explore some more, and I've got a lot of resources, so let's see what I have. I've got that gun, and I've got the shotgun. Okay, sure. And then dash. Yeah, okay. Let's just go north, see what happens. I still really, really love the parallax background stuff going on in this game. I think it's fantastic. Oh wait, everything on the outskirts is always super spook. I don't know whether I want to be super spook. This is Ormshold, a province only half tamed. McMaster's Pen. Oh wait, no. That doesn't sound good. Is there going to be a boss in here? Please don't be a boss in here. I'm not kitting out to fight a boss. Gorman's Swing. Okay, it's probably unrelated. It's probably fine. Oh, there was a way that way? Oh, I definitely should have gone that way. Why is boss music playing? Please make it stop. There was one. I think there were two bosses. Actually, no. I think there was only one boss in Sunless Skies. It was just a giant rock. But oh boy, did that giant rock pack a punch. I mean, most things in that game could kill you anyway, so it wasn't really much different to anything else. So, I'm beginning to think going this way was a poor decision, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You have news? What ho? I don't know my name. Where? Oh, I should, oh, wait, what? Oh. A wreck drifts just ahead. Fierce winds rocket like an empty cradle. Its black and silver bulk gleams in your lights as you search for its nameplate. The boatman. Hand off accepting my first item wash, but I picked the keys tomorrow Monday. Nice! Well done, Joe. Well done. Enjoy your house. That's fantastic. Awesome. Captain! That signal wants your attention. That's an Acropolis line. Brought the dead to memoriam. His eyes widen. But it disappeared one eve. They say the dead woke and commandeered the train. Nonsense, I'm sure. He doesn't look convinced. Your pilot grazes the wreck's hull and has to reverse. Your navigator's hand slips while winching the locomotives close. A clang resounds throughout your engine. When you finally docked, you select a few of your crew to join you. The outer door to the boatman is rimmed with frost. The bolts shriek as they are pulled across. Inside, your torchlight reveals a narrow corridor in sombre black, opening onto darker doorways, likely the crew cabins. There is a long moan from somewhere deeper in the engine. Probably the boilers, your stoker whispers. Pressing forward through the cabins, you hear the rattle of something that might be chains. A bolt loose in the chassis, your stoker suggests, less confident really. Yes, sir, I can. The boatman is as dark and cold as the grave. Gaslights flicker on the walls, none substantial enough to illuminate more than the empty doorways ahead. A shattered window in the galley is responsible for the merciless cold. The source of the faint but insistent knocking is less clear. Of course we would explore. Of course. Light in hand, you wander the empty cabins and carriages. The floor of the boiler room is scarred with scorch marks. The captain's cabin is littered with pieces of furniture. There are bullets in the walls. There are no coffins aboard. But the hold is locked. A great groaning emanates from within. A hissing sound like that of an aggrieved cat comes from the galley. The boatman is as dark... Ah, this is the same one as before. So there's a hissing from the galley. There's the engine room. And the crew's cabins. It could just be a cat. Maybe there's just a cat in the galley. Someone left their cat. It's a bit hungry. You know how it be. Let's just... The crew cabins are closest. Let's just have a look in there. You pass a mirror and glimpse a skull where your face should be. The rest is mantled in shadow. Returning to the mirror, you see the glass is broken. There is a hole in the wall. A groaning can be heard from below, like the sound of a pipe before it bursts, or a particularly unhappy digestive tract. I've already done this, so why would I do it again? Let's just go to the galley where the hissing is. Let's go find this cat. A pot has been left on the hob, boiling away. Inside, teeth. A sudden hissing. Your stoker stifles a scream. It's just a pipe giving out in the cold, steam pouring from the rupture like smoke. It's just someone left the stove on for like years. I'm sure it's all fine. It's fine, right? You just some ancient dead person left the stove on, and here we are to turn it off. The air is as hot and dry as the heart of a workworld. The incinerator has been switched on. Something is burning inside. Peering in, you can make out the remains of a bundle of black and silver uniforms smouldering into ash. You can hear weeping somewhere far away. Investigate the captain's cabin. Whoop whoop. The room is Spartan. The bed looks uncomfortable. Someone has arranged her pillows and a surprising number of mouldering stuffed toys beneath her sheets, in the semblance of a sleeping form. The only other furniture in the room is a barren writing desk with a journal and a pen abandoned upon it. You need how many Tales of Terror? Excuse me? Excuse me what? 15? 15? My veils is really low, but I love reading spooky books. It's my favourite. You're like gutters and dyes. You hear footsteps nearby. Your crew. You stumble in the dark. A cold hand takes yours, clammy like the bottom of a pond. Let me help you. Your light flares again. The pallid, bloated face smiles like an overripe peach splitting. Your navigator finds you sometime later. Why was your lamp out, Captain? Spook. Too spook. Oh, I can just keep trying. Nah, I don't have enough, yeah, I don't have enough. Bat, please, tell me, is there anything else around here? I'm guessing no. Wait, there is? Can I get there? Ooh, wait, I think I can. Hey, Sir Cannon, no, I don't ever get tired of repeating myself. Yeah, I really like build-up of tension, Joe. The build-up of tension, I like the unease, I like unnerving, I like all that stuff. The really spooky build-ups. All that stuff's great. I hate jump scares. Gonna play The Last of Us 2. I don't actually own a PlayStation, so I can't play it. I don't know. I just watched someone like Let's Play the first one. What are they? Oh, those are friends. I think those are friends. Pretty good to build up scares, yeah. The fact that your bat costs supplies now is real spook. I really wish it didn't cost supplies. Yeah, builds up the tension, then keeps it up, yeah. Yeah. What is this? Broken crystals? It wants me to go through. Hmm. Oh, that. What is that? What was that in the background? Hmm. Oh, hello. Hello. What up? Wait, your gun moves? That's not fair. Most people are really easy to dodge. Whoa, you've got it like a Gatling gun? Come now. This is very unreasonable. Okay, it doesn't do too much damage. Oh, is this the clock? We're at the Clockwork Sun. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why stuff's nonsense. That makes sense. If we're at the Clockwork Sun... Also, my terror's getting real high, but it's probably fine. Can I just do a point-blank shotgun shot? That would be nice. Ooh. Loot the hold or recover glass. Yeah, I'm good at this. Partial success. Good enough. Claim your sky suits. Clad in your sky suits, you and several crew locate a wide section of glass contamination on the Dreadnought's underbelly. But as you gingerly pry it free, hairline fractures begin to spread across it. The hull groans. Your crew panic. I don't need crew. Bah. Yeah. Much better. You pry away a great sheet of it, and the hull buckles and sends 1,000 knives of glistening glass razing through your crew. Blood missed the sky. But crew are for losing. Two behind, I'm here, I'm too interested. Hey, Sock. How are we today? I'm alright, thanks. I'm alright. We just killed some crew in exchange for glorious stained glass. So this is the Clockwork Sun. If I fly through it, I'm going to go insane. So maybe we fly through it? I also don't know... Oh, I can't fly through it. Okay. Okay, sure, because it's in the background. Oh, but it is a spooky place. Okay, that's how they're doing this. Sure. So I am going insane. I will leave you, Clockwork Sun. Have a glorious day. Does it say it's the Clockwork Sun? But it is. In Sunless Seas, you could swim just straight through it, and there'd be a little, like... Yeah. It is a bad time. Don't do it. We'll just skirt. It's all good. Maybe there's like a place here. There was a city next to the Clockwork Sun in the other game. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there you go. Don't think this is Fish Game. It is a sequel to a Fish Game. What on earth? Did I get a specimen? Is that what I got? No, what did I get? Condemned Experiment. Sure. Alright. Oh, Condemned Experiments gets me mascots, if I ever find the guy again. Oh, the guy might be here. If this is the right type of city that I think it will be, it'll be like either a very clock-related city, like ours stuff, or it'll be Sunspur. Okay, sure. It's yeah. Okay. No. Okay. This isn't a city. This is just docking at the Clockwork Sun. Okay. The dock is rarely used and its maintenance has lapsed. There's evidence of rust and metal strain, but only of non-crucial components. It's safe to stop for now. Once inside the dock, the sun's scoring light is diminished. An outpost on the roaring edge of the sun, shielded from malevolent light by an eggshell of stained glass. As you emerge from your train, suit-swaddled engineers gather, plainly astonished by your arrival. They bombard you with complex questions about how you dealt with dense sunlight and skewed chronosolar fields. Once satisfied, they hand out protective suits to you and your crew. Yours is patched and torn. one boot missing. You successfully reached the Clockwork Sun. It shouldn't be... I mean, this feels a little bit out of place. This... I don't know whether reaching the Clockwork Sun is a good, just general... Yeah, like, look at this. Look at this. Flashing red. Bad times. Sunlight seeps like a syrup through cracks in the stained glass ceiling. The floor shudders in time with the churning machinery far beneath your feet. The air has a tang of chemicals, bonfires and rain. Pistons pump, cogs turn, and suit-swaddled figures tend to the engineer. What? The enginery? Is that a word? Is that a word? Bellowing over the shrieking metal. Yes, I will write about the Clockwork Sun. Yep. That's still a mechanic. Good. So this is how much I want to jump into the Clockwork Sun. I sort of want to. I sort of want to jump in. Good. Okay. Azimuth is an enormous sundial without shadow, its roof toppled by a golden shark fin no more. There are still racks of yellowed pamphlets on the walls. It once served as a kiosk selling tickets to sunspotters, the pilgrims and tourists that were expected to flock here. These days it's more like a temple. Frescoes on the curved walls depict the triumph of the new sun over the old. Yes, more jumping in. Good. A figure in a yellow-coloured protective suit is delivering a sing-song sermon to mostly empty pews. The dazzled sequencer looks up, delighted at your approach, and hurriedly wraps up his speech. He offers you tea, with a flash of 2 white teeth. Don't do that, probably. Yeah, jumping in the sun, bad time. For me, I'll probably just go insane. If you're lucky, you become different. There was a companion in Sunless Skies who'd done it. And she just kept getting like whispers from stuff. And had like... She wore goggles all the time because her eyes were like little glowing suns. Yeah, it's not... Probably not a great idea. Sure, what do you want me to do, Sequencer? There are many poor souls out there in need of our help. Beleaguered, ignorant masses. I've never met them, but I am assured they exist. He pauses to wipe his eyes. When we lift them from their contemptible state, perhaps they will come to appreciate the greatness of the sequence. He sends an orderly to fetch a wooden crate. Once it's set down before him, he wraps the lid proudly. 600 manuals on how to correctly tie a bow tie. Deliver these to Brabazon Workworld. I'm sure they will be immensely benefited by their improved understanding of etiquette. Sure, I'll deliver books on how to tie ties to the enslaved workforce. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Okay. Well, they're not. They're more like debtors. They're more like debt slaves. Well, no, it's not called debt slaves. It's like debt. It's like debtors' jail. Is this going up, by the way? 38. Yeah, you better not be going up when I'm reading. There's a word for it. Debtor something. I don't know. I don't think I want to go there. But I'm going to do it anyway. The sequencer obviously takes his role as gatekeeper seriously. He fusses around you, checking you and your crew's gears, tugging on straps, checking for rips, wiping your stained glass goggles with a silk handkerchief. All the while he spouts an endless stream of warnings. Don't enter the Shalimar, never travel in a group of 3 or fewer, and resist the urge to sing, no matter how fiercely your throat burns. As for sequencer's sake, watch the conditions of your suit. With that he pats you on the back, hands you a brochure, and sends you through the heavy iron door to the dome. Dental cleansing wipes. Now it was 38% when you first found the Clockwork Sun too. Okay. Indentured servants. Probably. Hey, Smash. Someone who owns money? No, so all the people in that slave place are there because they're paying off debt, which they're working there for a certain amount of years to pay off the debt. But time is sped up. Debtor's prison. Okay, yeah, debtor's prison. But inside there, time is sped up. So I don't know whether you have to spend 3 years internal time or 3 years external time. Because 3 years external time, I think they did it was like every minute is like an hour or something. When I had they gave me like a tour and there was like, I think it's like every minute is an hour. Something like that. Exhibition halls built to accommodate sunspotter tourists and sequence pilgrims and abandoned. Wait, what? And abandoned after the danger of the sun became impossible to hide. Priceless paintings hang in bleached rags. Magnificent relics have been left to accumulate glittering glass dust. Is anything still intact? The stained glass sky has collapsed, and unfiltered sunlight gnaws savagely at your hazard suit. It is currently undamaged, though a little shabby. You find your path blocked by a tangle of bleached white foliage. The Shalimar Garden exploded from its greenhouse long ago, feeding furiously on the sun's light until it swelled into a jungle. Hearts and irons? The dazzle sequencer warned you away from here. But I love hearts and irons. Let's go in. Acid roses, predatory daffodils, snapping tulips with lamprey mouths, specimens imported decades ago from old London, the kind of common flowers that might be found at a street florist's, but bone white and deadly. Your crew hacks through them all, leaving a swath of slaughtered jungle in your wake. After much sweat and panic, you come upon one of the Shalimar's treasures, hidden in a tangle of pale weeds, an oyster shell encrusted with diamonds. The vegetation has already reclaimed the path behind you. Sighing, you order your crew to resume their work. Money! I'm a fan of money. You come across what looks like a glittering gold carousel, but instead of horses it features glass bottles as tall as you. They are each filled with a near impenetrable liquid, and within, dark shapes writhe sluggishly. That sounds good, doesn't it? I think I can do like one more. No, I can't. I can't do mirrors tests. A stream? Nah, let's just leave. I think I need more mirrors to do this. So that's fine. No, this is the bad times. The vaults? Ooh, yeah, sure. Beneath the machine-bristling surface you find a ring of 9 vault doors, inch engraved with the name of a classical muse. 8 are locked and barred by signs saying, like, vacant, or under renovation, or in one case, unfortunate chronological discrepancies. The 9th, marked Terpsichore, is the only open door to you. When you enter, your footsteps ring through the dusty barracks and abandoned canteens. These are the engineers' quarters, but they are all on the surface working, except one. The broken steward has been working on the sun since before it first shone. She's been here far, far longer than any of the engineers above. She's probably the same. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. What are your eyes like? What is the strength of the sun? It'll be like how much it's affected us, I think, rather than anything else. How are your eyes? My good friend, Broken Steward. Are they sun-like? Do they exist? Hello. She catches you glancing at her mouth and smiles even wider. Her teeth are shards of cracked glass, protruding at odd angles from her gums. It's not just the teeth, she says, with a brusque air that brooks no sympathy. Damned sun turned my bones as well. Terrible nuisance, really. Gets in the way of work. You notice her fixed neck, her stiff limbs, her careful movements. It's not too bad, she says. Good thing I like soup. Okay. Have a good time with your glass bones and glass teeth. Good. Good, good, good. Guns? I can buy pane glass, but I don't want that. I just want some more fuel, please. And you know what? I'll buy some ammo. Okay, goodbye, giant sun. I definitely shouldn't stay here, because I am spooked. Am spooked. I can search this. What? What did I just pick up? Oh, like fuel? Yeah, get rid of one of the fuel. Yeah, I got one fuel. It's unfortunate because I was just about to use a supply. I should go around the edge, really, rather than going towards this symbol. This symbol's probably nothing of value. Because I want more... Oh, hello. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, friend. Just use my fuel. Use my fuel. Storm that speaks, leave me alone. Thank you very much, Ego, for the 3 months. Thank you very much. Oh, blue circle time. Enjoy your blue circle, Ego. No more of this storm that speaks business. Oh, hello. Engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone! She points through one of the stained glass windows. A star! It's winked out! You look through the glass. Stars burn upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she's pointing to is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Hearts and irons! Oh. I know what I saw, she mutters suddenly. Another speaks up for her. I seen it too, one time, they add. Stars are dying. Stars are dying. Stop fighting. Oh, you just exploded. Deal. I will take the wreckage. Rest and recover. Sure. Terra's fallen. Hooray. Gain crew. Yeah, right. Oh, rip. No crew for me. Game is written so well, just the name Storm that Speaks is rad. Please, leave me alone, Ministry Monitor. I know. It's fine. Graduated yesterday? Nice, Ego. Congrats. These are friendly folk. Don't worry about them. At least for the time being. I haven't been told to fight them. GG. Great fantasy. Oh yeah, I was going to go to here at some point. That's fine. No, stop! 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 Your pathing is garbage. There must be another one around here somewhere, right, Bat? Right, Bat? There's nothing. Bat? Bat, please. Take that, Cantankerous. Money. No, Sky Stories are useful. Yeah, Sky Stories. I don't really need money. Heyo. Little bit worried about my supplies. I could have like just headed straight to London. But I think I want to go like this way and then go there. I want to deliver these books. Wait, no, no, that's a wall! That's the one problem with this game, is that the stuff that you can go under is confusing. Most stuff you can't though, I guess, so it's not too bad. In Sunless Skies it was a bit more obvious, because there was barely anything you could go under. And because everything was just rocks. But because we're in the sky, it's a bit weird, like it looks like that grating you could maybe go under, and stuff like that. Sky Story for a vision with heavens. Yes, I want a vision of the heavens. That's like my whole jam. What's my current quest? This. I think I still need Tales of Terror. I think I've got all the Sky stories. I think I need more Tales of Terror. I need like 7 or something dumb. Yeah, something like that. But I want to do like a couple loops of this place, and then I think we can go back. Maybe I don't actually know what it takes to go back. Ooh, supplies. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. No, just ignore me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just ignore me. No. I said just ignore me. Fine. I will murder you. Doesn't help that my aim is really bad. There you go. Try to gain crew. Yes, please. Rip. Never shall I gain crew. Just more terror. Terror's a little bit awkward. Once I start getting nightmares, it's really bad. Because nightmares in this game happen. If you have a nightmare, the nightmare isn't going to be a nightmare. You're not going to be scared. The nightmare is going to be that bad stuff happens to you, and that's the nightmare. It's around here somewhere. So you die in the game, you die in real life? Yeah. Why does your ship sound like a steam locomotive? Because it is a steam locomotive. It's a flying train. Someone is in your cabin. They're sitting silent at the end of bed. For years you've been haunted by a ghostly presence. Now it is paying you a visit. Is this a good idea? What, isn't the game in the future? No, it's in like Victorian era London. But if Victoria era London was in space and you were flying trains. Asking help from the gods in this world seems like a bad plan. So, in OG, in glorious Sunless Skies, you could be friends with the gods. That was a thing that could happen if you sacrificed enough things to them. But, sure, that works. The invocation is simple but unpleasant. You make a stew from the giblets of dead sky things. You speak a grace consisting of your oldest unsettled regret. Then you light a candle stub and feast before it burns down. Your stomach rebels, but it is a struggle to keep the pungent offal down. When you return to your bed, you are alone and untroubled. When you sleep, you dream of words, return lightning, and a stolen throne. That's fine. How scary is this game? It's all... there's no jump scares or anything. It's just all, like, eerie. Spooky atmosphere. Like reading a spooky book. The clay conductor? What are you? A first officer. I don't think I need another first. I think I've got 1 billion. Yes, I have 1 billion. Hey, Scruff. I'll recruit some crew. Yeah, 3 crew. Nice. So I need to deliver the care package. Yeah. The summoned workers are exquisitely downtrodden. The overseers take vocal pride in having gone an extra mile on your behalf and carefully selected the most miserable of a bad bunch. The amassed labourers shuffle their feet, apparently expecting a trick. Finally, a filth-faced man steps forward, ducking his head in greeting, and fumbles the package open. He picks out one of the bow tie manuals and stares at it for a while. A series of emotions pass very visibly over his face. Finally, he inclines his head and thanks you without inflection. Yes. I doubt they actually have any ties, but sure. Yeah, I don't want tours. I'm good. I'll buy some hours and some fuel. I'm just going to head back to London. We're just going to do like another loop, I think. Yeah, I'll buy some hours then. World setting was a browser game, yeah. There's a browser game, then Sunless Skies, and now this. Yeah, so those are like the sun touched because they're glowing. But I assumed the sun touched people would be near the sun. Maybe there's a second sun somewhere? I haven't tried the browser game though. Personally. Or maybe that part of the lore is different in this one compared to the other one. Maybe. What is this? Reduce my terror? Yeah, right. I love reducing terror. Let's head to London so we don't starve. I mean, have you played No Many Sky? No Many Sky? No Many Sky? What? What's the title of the game? Is it No Many Sky? No Man's Sky. No, I haven't. Many Sky. Many Sky, much wow. Is it this? No, it's the next one. Next one. Like, I love all these ships going back in the background. It's cool. It's me. And another of me. It's because I'm the best engine. Okay. So I can sell all the random stuff I picked up here. Take all of my stuff. For I am glorious cargo ship. Oh yeah, I really wanted these. Iron at 50 plus. I think I do have that, but that's only hold plus 7. Oh, and that's on the bridge. Oh right, yeah. It goes on the bridge for some reason. But that's where my crew slot is, which I think I'm pretty happy with. Upgrading that to this one though would be good, but that's Veils at 50, which isn't going to happen. Do I have an upgraded engine? I do, yeah. Okay. 8 hold. Mirrors at 25. This still has auxiliary too. What's the downside of this? Fuel efficiency? 6k and I can upgrade again. That seems pretty good. Extra crew space. Extra hull. Which could be quarters. Externally mounted crew pods is very amusing to me. I'll just dump this there. If I die, my next person can have a gun and a hull, I guess. Repairing the locomotives, probably a good idea. 10 hull? I don't actually know what I'm at. I'm at 20. Just do your full repair. That's fine. I've got a lot of money. More chips on there? Nah, no more chips for you. The stalwart bookkeeper will take all my port reports, won't you? Yeah. Look at all that money. Trade gratitude to win trust. I don't need this invitation, I have one. I just don't know where it is. Wait, invitation to pursuance? That's different, right? I've got... No, I do already have an invitation to pursuance. I don't need one. What would your name be in this world? My name is... My ship's name is the Great Ox, and I am McLennan. Captain McLennan. Oh, a savage secret. Yes, I need that. Let's talk to one of my crew. And then I'll wait. I'll wait. Ooh. He is deaf, but content to communicate through sign language or messages scribbled on a pad of paper. Oh, I've already read this one. I've already read that one, like, last time. It's fine. I've already been here. Oh, Mr. Menagerie! I do not want to trade a searing enigma for a guinea pig, but... Mirrors of 75 to use? I don't have that much mirrors, do I? I can't see though. How valuable are Syrian enigmas in this world? I really want my savage secrets. I do not have anywhere near 75 mirrors. I can go for 25. I'm gonna get this bat. I can't use it, but... And I want the savage secrets for something else, but... Every time you talk to the guy, he leaves immediately, so... Hiya, crew? Give me some crew. So I have a bat. But I need mirrors at 25. Which is not quite... I'm nowhere close. So I guess I should put it in the bank. Let the princess set up a salon? She's giving me mirrors, so no. I need immaculate souls to help him find the Baroness, which I don't know where to find. I think there... Let's put my bat in storage. Cool. I think there's like one place I can buy them. But... Oh, I should have... I'm gonna turn around. I need to check the things. The things and indeed the stuff. This stuff. Try on the boat. Drapes and savings. 3 rolls of bombazine cloth. Gemstones for the mausoleum. And gemstones... Doesn't it say what they sell? That's a thing, right? There we go. Crockery, literature, stained glass, ammunitions, stained glass. So I don't know any of these. So I think it's probably a good idea to go like this way and then like round. But I want to go to the Serene Mausoleum. So like this way and round. So I just go directly. Oh, don't get stuck. Stop. No. There we go. Because there's obviously a lot more places in here to find. We found the Clockwork Sun, which is interesting, but somewhere we should probably avoid most of the time. Seeing as it is a big spook, and we don't want to be big spooked. Only little spook for us. 32% spook is a reasonable amount of spook. I think I'd like some more. Yeah, I need some more XP so I can level my mirrors and stuff. So go away. The more exploring we do, the more XP we'll get. Because every time we find like a named location, you'll see occasionally these things have names. Then we'll get a little bit of XP. I think I can start using my bat now. I have to be worried about food because this is how I. If you've watched like my videos, ooh, hello. If you've watched my videos, the first time I died is because I just kept using the scout and just used all my food. What is that? That's like a tiny dot. What is it? What is this? What is this place? Lumber Company. We're trying to work. It ain't safe for tourists. Okay. Suspicious lot, aren't they? Alright. Well, that was useful, wasn't it? I'm glad I went there. I imagine there'll be something to do with that if I stay alive long enough. Man, mirror 75, I can use that rat that finds 3 things. That's a lot of things. Did I take a hay fever tablet today? I don't know. I think I did. Maybe I need one of those, like, day box things. Maybe I didn't. Did I? Do I remember the action of taking a tablet this morning? These are actually fine to take more than one, though. As long as I don't operate heavy machinery. Let's see. If my itchy, I guess worse. Or maybe like I'll take one at like 12 or something. Technically, this is heavy machinery, I guess. Technically. Can I drive over this? I can. Okay. What have you found? Bat? Bat? What is this? What? That looks like a glitch. I will ignore it. It's probably fine. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a good dodge, I guess. You seem to be just wanting to go that way, so I'll leave you alone. Now, don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. It's fine. Oh, okay. I will murder you. Gone. Oh, almost got hit by those things. Can I get some hull? I don't actually need some hull. Sky Story or a Tale of Terror would be very useful. Content I can eat ice cream too. Fair. A Tale of Terror would be so useful, please. Please. Oh, I did get one. Okay. I need like 7 though. I need to be more spooked. Surely there's a port down here. That's a right mood. It must have... Oh, hello. Oh, I'm glad the spooky space wizards are here too. That's just what I wanted. Yes, I love the spooky space wizards. Why are you here? Why is the screen gone so weird? Out of here, spooky space wizards. Boo. I did need to kill one of those, to be fair. I needed to reclaim the corpse. There you go. Why does the screen go weird over here? What's over here? Why is everything so... Why is... Why is his tentacle? Why is tentacle? So there's horror, and then there's something ghastly. Space Wizard Nest? Maybe. I'm just going to not go that way. I'm gonna go to this horror. Oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely don't want to go there. What is this? What was that shape? What is Skyhenge? You tether your engine to a circle of menhirs standing on a wide stone ledge. The tallest towers over you. The height of 3 men. You can brush the top of the smallest with your fingers. The rocks are rough, weathered. Far beneath the plain, over other vast stone places turn remorselessly. Here, the megalithic monument is still, but the place feels a kilter. You stumble, a bit dizzy. It is said the stones are lonely. Okay. Success! I talked to the stones. I would have got some crew. Okay. Someone swears a stranger staggers towards you from between two stones. Their clothes are outdated. The fashion's several years old. They head towards you, but you're not the captain they expected. The new arrival is eager to board your locomotive. They'll take any role just to get away. Okay, so I would have gained crew. Whatever. Bye, really spooky Stonehenge and whatever's over there. I'll be taking my leave. Don't want to go over here again. How about dinner? Okay, glad I went that way. Don't be a wall, don't be a wall. It was a wall. I guess I should check the map to see if it's a wall. What's that noise? Why is there a stretching noise somewhere? Is it the spooky space wizards again? Skyhenge is probably the laziest name in the game. Eh. London? London's pretty lazy. Oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh no, those are fine. Wait, are they fine? What the? What was that? What was that? I don't want to leave this text box. I don't want to leave this text box because there's a big old spook behind me, like a giant spook. I just want you to pause and find out. There's a giant spook behind me. Leave! Whatever that is! Leave it alone! No, 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 no. Oh no, where on earth am I? No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, please. Please leave me alone. No. It wants a hug? It was a giant eye with spikes! Okay, we're safe. We're safe now. May have been alt-tabbed. It was very spook. A big spiky eyeball, South. What's the harm? Just a big spiky eyeball. Why is it full of eyeball? No, leave me alone. No, I said leave me alone. Thankfully their tracking's not great, but still. I don't know whether I want to kill you. I feel like I'm not going to be able to kill you. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, okay? Maybe I kill? I punch? Scorn fluke. No, don't go towards it! Maybe I can kill one of these? Maybe? Oh! Oh! Okay, that did a lot of damage. Okay, that's gonna do more damage. Oh, I missed. Taking a lot of damage, but I'm gonna kill this stupid thing. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, okay. This one isn't spook. This one's less spook. What on earth was this, though? Excuse me? As you look upon the spasming remains of the Scornflake, you remember idea that it's seethed in a dream. It's a contrivance, no, a weapon. When your nightmares is awful. Okay, I guess I'll remember that. I can repair hull. Substantially reduce my terror. Go back to the eyeball. The interesting thing about the eyeball is it was on a symbol. It was on this symbol, which normally means something to talk to, or to like harvest or something. Wait, did I lose irons? Oh, failing irons, yeah. Oof. Yeah, the mists are a little bit spook. Recruit some people? Oh, I don't have any crew space. I need to eat more of my crew. I can buy some cage specimens. Nowhere wants them though. Pay for entrance? I don't know whether I wanna... Do I even want to go in? It wasn't... It was interesting. It didn't seem very good. Okay, Q. An elderly gentleman stands behind you. Every couple of minutes he clears his throat with a harumph. The woman just in front of you turns and whispers to you, "If he does that one more time, I'll strangle him. And you see if I don't." Harumph. It is time. A drum roll is performed by a smugly beaming child in a bright blue uniform. A maternal figure, similarly attired in cobalt, counts off those at the front of the queue. She reaches you, and then 3 behind you, then stops. That's it. The rest of you will have to come back for the next lottery. Workers from the Bureau of Entertainment swoop in, gathering lucky winners. A man and woman appear beside you, both exquisitely dressed, their smiles well-whetted knives. Come already. The couturier doesn't like waiting. You need an outfit. Come. Ah, yes. My outfit. I want fabulous footwear. Of course I want fabulous footwear. It is the couturier who goes to his knees, latticing your foot between his long fingers. In the frame of his black-on-black eyes, your reflection is that of a stranger's, wild and otherworldly. A personal touch, is all he says. The couturier does not permit you to rise, nor does he allow you to pick your shoes. Instead, he ferries you to options to sift through. High heels, sensible clogs, equestrian boots in the softest leather, open-toed slippers, sandals teased together from gold wires. When he is finally satisfied, he considers you for a long moment. He turns to a wardrobe and hands you several garments, all your size. Once you are dressed, he dismisses you, shooing you into Walbury Juxtamare. Right, a port report. This is basically what I'm here. Hey, Astrocom. There's nothing... Oh, okay, here we go. So... Oh, I need to not be spooked. Okay, but I am unfortunately quite spooked. Take a donkey ride? Yeah, alright. As long as it drops my terror. Hey. Just keep dropping the terror. That's all I'm here for. Oh, here we go. Now I can think about it. The lanes do not appear as advertised, but all of their sin, that one is the least phantasmagoric. A residue persists from the last cup of tea, a flavour like roasted chestnuts and the colour blue. Hearts? 100% chance to discover why it tastes really weird. Deal. The sour tang of that last sip resides in your palate. In the oily coating on your tongue, it is like, but entirely dissimilar to, the more familiar teas of London. It would go magnificently with the fresh scones, some aunt-manufactured jam, but the aroma is fundamentally incorrect. The citrus notes mingle with the nostalgia of a time that's never been. The warm spices heighten the anxiety that bubbles with every sip. This tea remembers how it will come to be made. It is a struggle to ignore the details. Oh, I gained some tea. Gained terror? No, I want to remove terror. A ride at Six Flags called it. One of those carts, they take 100 meters in the air or something, drop you. Oh, spook. I don't like those. I don't like the height-based ones. I like the roller coasters, but if it's just a straight drop, then I'm very sad. I just want to reduce my terror some more because I just don't want to be spooked. Tea? Shops. I must leave. I must leave. Cool, that'll do. So do I want to buy these cage catchers? No one's going to buy them apart from London, but I could just go straight to London, or I could... I don't really need the money. I could just go around the outside. Oh, my hull's a little bit oof, though. Oh, this is what's making the noise, these things, I guess. Maybe. Tentacle. Yeah, my hull's a little bit worrying. 33. So I could just buy all of these and then go straight back and make a small profit. Which is fine. Making a small profit is reasonable. Yeah, let's make a small profit. And then repair my ship. Maybe when we're less spooked, we'll go and say hi to that giant eye again. Maybe. Are those foreground or background? I think those are background. Is this in space? Yes. I am a train in space. Space train. Ooh. What did you find? Something. Why is she terrified? Is space scary? There was a giant spiky eye that came out of the background to spook me. Also, it's very like Lovecraftian. This whole world. Lots of spooky monsters. Spike just wants to talk. It legitimately might just want to talk, but it is a giant spiky eye. So I've been taught not to talk to giant spiky eyes. You know. Oh yeah, the talking might actually be worse as well. Shut the engine down for repairs. You will lose fuel. That's fine, I can take the time. You know, that's fine. He didn't choose to be a giant spiky eye. He might have. He legitimately might have chosen to be a giant spiky eye. There's stuff like that that happens in this. Oh, no, the cage catch is fine. Order it shot dead? No, we're going to recapture it. Kill the crew. Did I capture it? You stress the creature's not killed, your crew grumbles. Yeah, I got to keep it, and I lost 5 crew. Great success. I am moderate spook. Moderate spook. What is this? I want to go down here. Is this like where the Khans live or something? Why is this glowing? This looks sort of Khan-y. No? No, it's just like a weird little thing. Never mind. The Khans are probably in their own map, I imagine. Carnies in space? There are Carnies, but there are also Khans. There are Carnies, K-I-R-N-I-E-S, and there's also Khans, K-H-A-N-S. As in, like, warlord stuff. %, spooked. Like the Mongols, yeah, like the Mongols. Nice to go on a bouncy castle. You don't want to go on the bouncy castle. The bouncy castle is in a place where there's a giant obelisk, which the longer you stay there, the more you feel at home and never want to leave ever again. But apart from that, it's a lovely place with terrible performance, and the magician's awful as well. Hooray! Is that bad? Yeah. Because all the acts are terrible. We're helping them make it better though, so that they can entrap and enslave more people. Give me some crew. Give me lots of crew. Yeah, more crew to kill. Now repair my hull. Ooh, I might be able to get can I get a chart? Four or more. 6 or more for a chart. Very interesting. I might save up then. Is it still the same? Gemstones and... yeah, I don't know where you get either of those. So have some tea and have all of these. A small profit, which I will immediately use to buy fuel and supplies. We're getting closer. 6k and I can afford that. It's a time. And this stream's going to be a little bit shorter than... I don't think there's anything here to do. I would really like to reduce my terror. I know it gets reduced when I get into a port like this, but there's normally like something else I can do. This? No. I just share gossip. I don't actually relax at all. I'm going to go through the centre. I feel like it's probably a good idea to just explore this section of town. There's probably something else here. Yeah, there's a little like thing there. I can go around this way. Hello. Hey, I found London. Shocker. Glorious Dreadnought. Hold a Memorial Stories? Yeah. Yeah. I've done this one before. Storm that speaks has noticed you. Notice me, senpai. I don't know. It feels like if the gods notice you ever in this game, it's bad, as opposed to the other one where it was sometimes good. Maybe I'm wrong. Hearts and irons. All of these are like the same things, just over and over again, basically. The ministries. Okay. A number of instruments of government are located here. The Horological Office, which regulates time across the Empire. The Office of Works, which ensures that jobs no one else can be bothered with are done. And the Ministry of Public Decency, which curates the notion of Britishness, with the same care a lepidopterist uses to pin a butterfly to a board. A huge horseshoe-shaped building of white stone, white columns, clocks, and iron gates. Inside, its walls are panelled with dark wood. Crimson carpets, worn by frequent passage, flood the floors. Within its cubby-hole offices, auditors toil to protect the sensibilities of Londoners here in the heathen sky. I'd like an appointment, please. You cross the foyer and approach the secretary, ensconced at a teak desk. She listens to your request with a thoughtful frown. I'd love to arrange an appointment for you with one of our auditors, obviously, but my hands are tied. Bureaucracy, you understand. She rolls her eyes, looks around conspiratorially, then lowers her voice. Best thing for someone like yourself to do is to gather reports on nearby ports. I'm sure the information office would love to hear them. Then I could pop your name in this little book and up you go. He honestly looks like Colonel Sanders. Okay, so they want port reports. And if for port reports I can get royal dispensation, an invitation of perjurance. Where is it? Ooh, cryptic benefactors are probably useful. That would be quite useful. Any shops? You do. This is just the same. These are the yards, but I can access them from here. Okay, that's useful to know. The Office of Works is a bustling bureaucratic enigma. Behind its red-bricked flanks toil numberless clerks and surveyors. What mysteries lurk within its memorandum, its chits and its receipts? What exactly are its eponymous works? No one is sure. But in a draughty loading bay, an unflappable foreman purchases supplies to complete outstanding work orders. Sure. The Office of Works, God bless her, has very particular requirements. Very particular. Let's have a look. Needs 2 caddies of dried tea and a vision of the heavens. Sure. Alright. Okay, yeah. That seems quite useful to do. Tick, tick, tick. Albion's heartbeat. Clocks of diverse size and shape line the walls of this small grey office. Each is meticulously tuned by the royal horologists and inspectors as practice for the thankless, complex tasks of ensuring the consistency of time across her renewed Majesty's territories. Times change, I have heard. Well, not if I have any say in it. He reaches for a pair of tweezers. The pincers barely thicker than a human hair. The time in London must be the time in Brabazon, in Walbury, in New Winchester, in Lostrum, to the second. It is the privilege and duty of this office to ensure that continuity. He sniffs. A task that was considerably easier before we began spending hours like shillings and sixpences. Now it might be yesterday in one place and next week in another. It's most untidy. Only the finest engineers were permitted to work on it. The giant clock. Every component is encased in polished glass. The hands, sharp enough to slice paper, slide between the exquisitely carved numerals with buttered smoothness. Only the second hand is permitted to jump from moment to moment, and it does so with the precision of a military march. It's just for tourists, of course. Grumbles a blurry-eyed apprentice. Albion's time is really based on the old tick-tock man's pocket watch. He keeps us straight, except that time on his 19th birthday when he had one too many and the whole of Albion lost 2 hours. Sure. Despite the vast distances involved and the complicating effects of local hour usage, all the clocks show the same time. Each of London's territories is expected to run on Albion Standard Time, but London is a long way from them. Despite being a commandment from the Empress's own lips, it is a law more often breached than observed. The chief horologist doesn't bother to hide the weariness in his voice. No. Despite the imaginative claims of certain penny dreadfuls, hours can't take you back to yesterday, nor leapfrog tomorrow. With the use of hour looms, a week's journey can be made to take a day, or a prisoner can endure the 10 years of his sentence while only 1 year passes outside his cell. A workworld can perform a month's labour in a week. A lifespan can be stretched. The Empire, sister, runs on hours. I settled on the coral tube one. The chief horologist looks surprised at your inquiry. Horologists tend to be cut from a specific cloth, a rather greyer fabric than that worn by a skyfarer. However, you have the right to take the examination if you wish. He blows the dust off the textbooks and bids you sit down. No calculation devices or writing implements are permitted. The chief horologist peers over the book. If the current time is purduance is exactly 17:15 on the clock, and the time in Albion is 18:34, what, pray tell, is the current time in Lustrum? Excuse me, what? I thought you said that the time was the same everywhere, so it should be 18:34. That's what I was told. And now a tricky one, perhaps. The train from the Brabazon Workworld arrives at London at 11:30. The current time shown on the Master Brabazon clock is 14:30. If the train took exactly 1 hour to make the journey, it does not, of course. I merely offer this as hypothetical for the sake of testing. What was the accurate time of its original departure from the Workworld? Oh, no. No. No, I don't know whether I can answer that question. The train arrives at 11:30, but the time on the Brabazon clock is 2:30. The journey takes an hour, but time doesn't go in hours in the work world. Every minute is an hour, right? So it would be like... Or is it every minute is an hour? Is it like less than that? What was the accurate time? Well, the accurate time would be 10:30, but that's not the time that it was in the work world. That's like what the time in the real world is. But the real world is different to the work. It's 10:30. I don't 10:30. Don't make me think about the work world. That's confusing. You wait patiently for several minutes, but the third question doesn't seem to be coming. The chief horologist's eyes have drifted closed. A thin string of drool dribbles from his otherwise dry lips as he snores. The fellow must be pushing 100. Oh, excuse me. Well, you seem to have the idea. No point going through the other 248 questions. Congratulations! You're now officially a Royal Horologist. Apprentice. 3rd class. He pauses. Speaking of which, I have an assignment for you. Temporal inconsistency. A suitable test of your practical skills. Take this pocket watch. It is both your badge of office and your compass. Point it to the correct time. Wear it proudly. Keep it well wound. Do not get it wet. The smaller gears are quick to rust. Hey! I'm a Royal Horologist. You did it. I wonder if it mattered whether I got the questions right or not. I wonder. Now I just want you to go speak to this giant spiky eye. You have assignment at Magdalen's. Isn't Magdalene in the other map? Okay. Cool. I think I need to go back to the other map, I think my time here is, it's been useful. What was what? Oh, this is a wall. Oh, I got up. No one. The glowing ship? Or the bat? The little thing. It's a bat. The bat goes out, finds stuff, and then tells me about it. Your scout complains about the cold. It found nothing. The bat, it didn't find anything. Bat, please. I think I can talk to the bat. Its opinion is clear. It? Go out there? In this weather? Thank you, but no. There you go. This is space. It's not really space. It's like sort of space. It's sky space. It's sunless skies. We're in the sky, which is close to space. Maybe above space, but also below space. You know what I mean? Space is down, but we're in the sky. You know? You know? In case you didn't notice, there's a talking point on the map to the south. No. 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 No, Joe. I will not go and talk to the big spooky spiky eye. Also, the mouth is gone. So I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm gonna go over here though. I'm gonna do a little diversion. Gain spiky eye wisdom. Oh yes. Good. Now I remember why I didn't go this way. The spooky wind. Maybe I can go around this way? Spooky wind wisdom. Spooky wind is just really annoying to like go through. Can I look at this? Ooh. That's useful. Oh, that's just a dead end. Good. I'm glad. Glad that's there. I wonder if there's a button to toggle off your light. Is there? Toggle... Light toggle. There is. The light uses fuel and decreases your terror. So that's something to be aware of if I ever need to be slightly more fuel efficient. Which I probably don't. Doesn't look like there's anything of interest here. Something over there. We want to go to the Serene Mausoleum because the lady wanted some information from there. She also wanted some information from Pan, which I don't know where Pan is. That might be in like one of the other maps. I think we may have like come to a... I'd really like to earn 6 grand to buy that upgraded ship. But maybe there's something at the other map that I can get that's better. Maybe. Maybe. I wanna... I sort of want to drop off my... Where's right, a port report? That's the first thing I should be doing. I could just let my aunt stay here. I've already done most of this. This is just like to remove terror and stuff. Mostly I'm here to do something though, right? Aren't I? I'm here to... There's a quest I have. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, you want tea. You want to go to Carillan. Is it... Where's the quest? Did I never pick it up? That would be very annoying. No, it's here. The sigil must be found in the most serene mausoleum. Requires assistant to locate specific serial correspondent. Example of the correspondence at Traitor's Wood, the most serene mausoleum. So there's something here. There's something here. Ah, here we go. Here we go. You follow the Tinkerer's instructions. A quiet window off a landing below the upper vault. Far below, mourners and courtiers, all in black silk, wander the nave like a host of spiders. You take out a magnifying glass provided and turn your attention to the walls. Some quick thinking on your engineer's part doused the worst of the flames. The correspondence often has particular side effects. Your notebook is survived with your drawings of the many, many identical broken sigils that adorn the gallery that look out over the dead star below. I found one of the sigils. I can return to her now. Okay, that's useful. Yeah, we'll buy the crate of crockery. Just buying all the stuff from the bazaar is just the easy way to make money. Do I need... I will... Yeah, sure, we'll use that. I will buy fuel and supplies again. Yeah, I'd like to look through here, but ultimately I want to go to this. Yes, I want to go to the area house again. That's also another reason to stick around here for a while. The area house is... What is this? Wow, that is impressive. That's like an exploded planet, right? Wow, okay. Sure. Ah, I see. It is a spook. We'll go and look at the spook in a sec, I guess. Oh, it's actually really annoying. As much as I enjoy this spook, my spook is very high right now. I am somewhat spook. Is something going to come out of that or something? If something starts coming out of that. The still cooling corpse of a sun shudders far below. Its fires have failed. The light has died. Okay, yeah. I can't stay there for too long. As much as I sort of want to investigate that. Yeah, the bar's very full. Yeah, I'm just going to keep gaining terror and slowly go a little bit insane. Which is not great. Hey, Vega. I need to go back to... There's no mutiny. Yeah, I need at least one nightmare before the mutiny starts. Which I can use to my advantage and go down there and get a gun over here, but... I'd rather not start having nightmares, because the nightmares are real rough. The Thebes. This is going to be all the same. Some money. Nice. Oh, this is a dead end. Maybe I can go around this way. Maybe. Money isn't helpful if you're insane. Spiky Eye is a gun. There was an option that if you were insane, you could use the Spiky Eye to make a weapon. Whether that's a good idea is a different question. But, yeah. These passages do not Oh yeah, the Clockwork Sun's back over there. Yeah, so we basically explored most of this. We can go like this way. It's like all of this. I wonder how easy it is to travel back and forth between the two. The nearest pleasure planet? It is at 99%, I guess. We're at this is like a nice place though. Wait, I hadn't discovered this before? Really? Huh. Hello? Hello, Tinkerer. I found some stuff. Carefully, she takes your scorched notebook in her hands and flicks through the pages, occasionally nodding. Thank you, Captain. How marvellous. It ought to be classified with the regrettables in the Dolford compilation, I think. She traces the broken lines of the sign with her blackened fingertip. The impact that destroys, the fire that burns bright. For some, there is no surrender. She takes the notebook and places it in a drawer marked with the stamp of the Ministry. Very good, Captain. Here, your reward. I'm more than happy to do business with you from now on. Ooh, business. Hello. I would like to see your shop. Increase your armor by 8. Oh, it's a canning system? Okay. Oh, this is just a better plating. Armor by 11, hold by 4. Iron at 75, increases your hold by 3, your quarters by 3, your hidden compartments by 2. Ooh, that's good. But, oh, I'm leveled up. Oh, but I want to increase my mirrors. Iron at 75, I'm nowhere near there, right? Hearts at 50? I think I am. But I just bought this. I just bought that, so there's no point. This stuff's good, but it needs to be like a super high level, which I'm basically never going to be at. Oh, I should do more exploring and see if I can drink some tea or something. Gain money. No. Reduce my terror. No. Have a crew. Give me a savage secret, thanks. Wander the gardens. Write a port report. Yes. Yes. Right. Wander the gardens. Come on. No. This is the same one, yeah. I don't need invitations to pursuance. I don't need them. What I need is to deliver the chair. I can deliver more permission, but I already did that. This is the same, yeah. I already did that, didn't I? I guess I could do it again. Yeah, sure. Another discovery. This involves some tricky weft work and a very steady hand, but examining the constellation as I observed them from what might have been a millennia ago and comparing them with the placement of the rock on Palmyra and Plenties was instructive. I've consulted geologically minded friends, but the theory that regions of the wilderness abounded locusts must now be called into question. Incidentally, I'm having regrets regarding the absence of my own soul. Well then. Interesting. The Rochester Club. That sounds like a place to... Oh, it's this. I guess I can inquire. The dismal debutante curls her lips. The boisterous Harridan cackles. The current Lord Rochester laughs gamely, but before abruptly stopping. Oh, you serious? He coughs to conceal his embarrassment. Well, you should you really wish to join our merry company, you'll have to prove yourself a proper racer. You'll need to prove your mettle, my dear. Win one of our races, and we'll happy to admit you. I'm not going to race though, because my ship is poop. Poop for racing, that is. Ooh, some tea. I have a quest for that. Tea and something. Tea and something. Tea and something. Tea and something. And a vision of the heavens, which I have. Easy. Easy. Oh, I don't have enough space in my hull. So I'm a little bit spook. I ain't going to the Clockwork Sun. I'm going back to London. What is a crumpet? It's like a... It's hard to describe. Cakey pancake. Yeah, that works, I guess. Oh, I needed to level up. I'm at 50 iron. I could try and get to 75 iron. I need veils, right? I wanted veils for my... Was it mirrors? Was it mirrors? Was it mirrors for my bat, or was it veils for my bat? Wait, has this just happened? Has that literally just happened? Okay. Your nightmares will worsen either way. Hooray! Oh, I failed. You huddle in your cabin as your crew lament and howl, rampage and plead and weep. There's a cacophony from the engine room. The pipes in the walls begin to rattle and whine. There's a trio of gunshots. Twice someone tries to break into your cabin. You are forced to shoot them and repair your barricade. It is to no avail. 3 hours later, the boiler explodes, ripping the whole engine apart. Wait, what? The whole engine? Oh, wow, okay. The whole engine, though? The whole engine, though. Suddenly dead. Suddenly dead. We gotta keep a lot of stuff, though. Not a great deal of stuff, but enough, I guess. That's rough. That's real rough. We were doing so well. You don't normally die on the first one. The first stage of nightmares. There needs to be more ways to reduce terror. There's quite a few ways to reduce terror. We were just being, like, dumb and driving into spooky things all the time. And failing our checks. Like that iron check, if we'd succeeded, would have reduced our terror a bit. Boop, boop, boop. Sure. Patel. No. I always like Captain. I don't get any of the other ones here, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so I want my mirrors to get up to 25. So... I'll be doing this, and then increasing my hearts and my irons as I go, I guess. Cool, so that's that. That's 25, and then just hearts and irons. So focusing on irons, though. There you go. Ooh, establishment. Nice. This can get me -1 nightmares. That's useful to know about. Because normally you just get a nightmare there. You don't. Your whole ship doesn't like explode. Maybe I should have gone with the other option. No, I think both are leading to death. I think. Cool. Oh, so we start here? Interesting. What are all these question marks? So Eleutheria, the Blue Kingdom. Oh, the Blue Kingdom's the weird place. That's the place that we escaped when we started this. What's the time? I think it's basically time for me to stop anyway, so this is a reasonable thing. We can see like what I've got here. So I've got yeah, it's pretty useful. I've kept onto these. And I have some stuff in the hole in the bank. I have this bat, which I can use now, right? Because my mirrors are at 25. Yeah, bat. Its eyes smolder with the light of vanquished stars. It likes you just fine, but it'd prefer to be outside. Yeah, so now we're at not a lot of money. That's probably around what we had before, I imagine. Maybe a little bit less. Need a lot of crew. Cool. And yeah, the other things in the bank aren't very useful because I've already got upgrades for it. And I get to keep both these weapons, so I don't need this. I also got to keep the hold, which means that I'm actually a ship rather as opposed to... I can actually still do like my... I can still go around and... Oh, I can just go back and forth? Oh, I should have been doing that a lot more then. It means I can still be a cargo ship, which is very, very useful. I can actually make money. Hey, Kozo. What is happening? Wait, what's this? You're watched. He's angry? Why? I literally just was born. No personality. Wow, okay. Okay, maybe I got a bit more time. I don't know what to do now. Because we're not starting with... Here we don't really start with any quests. This London... We've got the Bazaar. They want nostalgic crockery at the mausoleum. Don't you sell nostalgic crockery? And you want 5 stains of plain glass there. Oh, these are easy to do. That's useful. Who sells crockery? I thought you did. Do you not? Oh, you do. Okay, so you want crockery. And then you want stained glass. You definitely have a personality. I guess sort of. So these are easy to do. That's just easy money. And I've got a new bat. It's got a bigger range. which I probably won't notice, to be quite honest. The Throne of Hours, domed and vast, presides over the riot and glory of London. Wait, isn't that... Where can I go? Oh, I should go here and get some quests. I guess I can go this way, then go that way. It's now a soprano. I don't get it. Oh, you mean because it's got greater range? Soprano's got a similar range, just higher, right? That's the idea. You go over where you lost your previous ship. Is it still there? No, this is... So they managed to recover the ship. So this is the ship. It got recovered. So that's why I got to keep, like, tons of stuff. Because they managed to recover my ship. Yeah, so I also got to keep a Searing Enigma, which is super useful. I got to keep 2 Cryptic Benefactors, which is pretty useful. And a Savage Secret, which is... Yeah, it's fine. The range is increased. Oh, its increases in gone upwards, but not increases in become larger. Sure. So yeah, there's stuff like this where I shouldn't go across open spaces. At least that was the case in Sunless Skies. Your men hug walls a lot more because hugging walls makes your crew feel safer. They didn't explain that to me in the tutorial bit of this game, but I imagine that's the case. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to tell me anything. So. So yeah, recruiting this guy now is pretty good. Oh, I don't have enough Sky Stories to do so. Sure. Recruit some crew. Deal. Join a tour. No, I'm good. I would like to recline on a bench. Thank you. I can't write a port report from here because this isn't the actual Workworld. I need to go on a tour, but I can't go on a tour because I need to use a Savage Secret. Oh, but I have enough Sky Stories now, just randomly. Yeah, because I had like the permit and stuff. That's fine. I don't want to use a Savage Secret to do this, but I do want to hire the Clay Conductor. You ask the conductor where we'd like to hold the ceremony. He looks about confused, as though he hadn't expected the question. At last, he comes to a conclusion. Here will do, he says, indicating the crowded thoroughfare. You and a few of the more respectable of your crew gather for a brief funeral. Everything has at least something in black. You offer the expected phrasings before pausing for the eulogy. The clay conductor shakes his head. You do it, he grunts. Say a few words. You remember up a bounty of platitudes, benign wishes, to the beyond a maudlin remembrance of departed friends. The conductor frowns, stonily realizing he needs to give you at least something to work with. He could sing, he manages. You work a line about a man, clay with the voice of an angel, into the eulogy. The conductor seems satisfied. Where's your engine? I'm ready to assume my duties. The conductor picks up the urn and heads off in the direction you point. Alright. I have a first officer. Deal. I can restore your voice with some nectar. Okay. Okay. Oh, I needed to actually buy stuff. That was the whole point of me going there. No, not you. Crockery. How much crockery? 3. Is that right? 3 crockery? 3 crockery. I will also buy all of your hours. Many thanks. No drifting. Thanks. Smog. London, please. You can't buy time, but in this game you can buy time. The horologist complained about it. Words hard. Words hard. We don't have a saying. Oof. Seasoned? Yeah, seasoned hours. No, this is unseasoned hours, I think. You can get seasoned hours, but these are unseasoned. How crude. I know, right? They need to be refined a little. Does it mean they're a waste of time? No, no, no. They're quite useful because you can you use them to like go really fast essentially. You use bits of time to make a thing that would take you a week take a day because you put time into it. You actually have physical time that you go, I'm going to use this physical time to do this thing. Which means in real time I only do it in a day, but if I didn't have this physical time I would have done it in a week. But because I have time, I can spend my time. Because reasons. Like diamonds in mobile games, exactly, but in real life. An underground railway. What am I here to do? I'm here to buy. I'm gonna buy this as say. I don't have any money. Never mind. Take all of my hours. I now have money, but it's not worth. Not worth. Okay, so oh, I haven't discovered that before. Yeah, we're going there to get a work order. Or once below, steeped in smog. Let's get a work order. Should probably sleep. 6 AM is the morning, though. It is time for the wake. The wakey of the up. So this is where she tells me about port reports. Yep. Then the works. What do you want me to get? Tea? Sure. Yeah. And the Royal Horologist. Can I be employed, please? Current time, if it's in Albion, it's obviously 6:34 because the time in Albion was always correct. And then it was 10:30 an hour ago. There you go. There you go. Here knows. And he wants me to go to Port Haven. There you go. Cool. Bye. Many thanks. Gonna go up and around? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go up and around. And yeah, I'm going to try and just do the thing that I mentioned where I just hug the wall a lot. It's a lot easier to lose terror. It was a lot easier to lose terror in the Reach than it was in Albion, especially because there was Magdalene. Is it Magdalene? Yeah, Magdalene. So we might just go back there and just make a ton of money again. Maybe. Maybe? I think the idea is maybe you're meant to lose terror at this one. Maybe. I'm uncertain. Oh, I should have gone to the Royal Society first. I might do that actually, because it's a new world. I haven't had that quest yet, right? Yeah, no. I've only done a few quests. So it's better to go there. Get the quest and then I can do it on the way and be somewhat efficient with my movements. Although I might need to, I think my plan was like 2.5 hours, so we're coming up to that, so maybe I'll just stop when we get to this port. Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm good, fam. You do you. This place is lovely, though. Grand glass eye of an observatory telescope. Presumably behind an angry astronomer is gesturing at you to get out of the damn way. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end there. I think that's good. Dock again. Cool. We did some stuff. We died a glorious death. Found the Clockwork Sun. Found a spooky, spiky eye. Sunless Skies and Sunless Seas are very similar, just sort of endless. absolutely endless. I mean, there is an end, but just there's so much stuff you can do, and I just get distracted by making lots of money. Okay.